Did you, I don't know if this, I think this woman was living in Florida, but they talked about this one gal that had been dead for like, I think it was years, but nobody had found her. And because she had because she ran out of money. But all her bills were paid because she had set up this thing, and as long as she had the money in an account, all her utility bills, everything got paid month after month after month after month. And nobody was checking on her.
Oh my God.
And she was deceased, and in her car, in the back seat,
Oh, yeah.
it was just like,
Oh, I didn't hear that one.
I just, yeah. For years.
it was more than, it was for several
Couple
years.
decades.
Oh my God.
No, it wasn't decades, but it was like 6 years.
She must have lived out in the outback or something.
She didn't obviously have any relatives.
Well, what about neighbors? Oh, she had a
Right, I
neighbor
was gonna
cutting her
say.
lawn.
How
Some
could you
neighbor
not?
was cutting her lawn,
You would think.
but she certainly wasn't coming and going.
Oh my God.
I don't know. And our house is just gonna be disgusting when we bring the baby home, which is stressful too. Like I really would like it to be picked up and clean, and I mean I've been working on laundry, but and then my doctor who prescribes my Suboxone, my appointment is the 25th. I don't know how the hell she expects me to get down to New Orleans like a week after having a baby. Like that's a 7-hour drive. And she just, I mean, I talked to her on Thursday, and then I called yesterday, and I told him that, it was going to be, I told her it was going to be Monday. And she's just like, well, if you have a vaginal delivery, you should be fine. It's just like, well, like, what the hell? Like, that's ridiculous. I'm sorry. Like, I don't want to make a 7-hour, like, round trip a week, basically, like 6-7 days after having a fucking baby. I guess it's like, it'd be 8 days, but it's like a week. That's too soon to be in a car for that long. Even if I don't have a cesarean.
Well, you might be in a nursery home. I bet they're sending you to do a CPR.
Yeah. They don't have, Miranda, please stop.
They should be encouraged to talk about it so that they can understand it. And I try to create a
He said, the day you get your fingernails off is the day that I will have her get the claws out of the front of the cat.
Really?
Yep. They never got rid of the claws because you didn't want to get rid of her fingernails.
I'm gonna share that piece with you.
Oh, that's wonderful, yeah.
So,
That's good.
You know,
and I never thought about it that way before.
Do you want any more?
the Native Americans,
I'm so full.
when you could no longer function within the tribe, they walked out into the woods, you know, they just, and today, I mean, the argument, that was one of the independent lens. They did a whole thing on are you allowed to die?
And then I stand around like this,
Yeah.
or I do the officer thing.
Oh yeah.
When I was enlisted, when I was in the Marine Corps, when I was in Alpha Company, I was standing one time, I was standing with my hands on my hips like this, and some staff sergeant comes up behind me and says, "Get your hands off your fucking hips. You ain't no officer."
Well, you are now.
Because I looked like one from behind, and he
Yeah.
thought I was some officer, and then he was about to salute me.
Yeah. But I think this is cooler.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
It's-
Well, actually,
it's a
you always
nonchalance. It's
you always
like I
carry
killed
your
them
pistol
all.
up here.
He's
Like
on the
I
mountain
keep my
with a
pistol
flag.
right here.
I'm still standing.
And when it's out, I carry it up here like
Yeah. He's still standing.
so. Anyway,
She's going to visit Julian and bottle feeding him and holding him as much as she can and checking on him, making sure he's okay, comforting him, I guess, and
it's also been irritating me because he's looking forward to having a week off of work, and that's all well and good. Like, I mean, I understand he works hard and he needs a break and all that shit, but
because she also said to me, I want to let you know that the judge is really tough on women who are taking Suboxone and pregnant.
it's not going to be a fucking vacation for me. I'm going to be in the hospital for half of the week, and like, whether I have a cesarean or a natural birth, they'll probably have a vaginal delivery because the baby's small and there's not very much reason for a cesarean, but regardless, it's not going to be fucking pleasant at all. It's not going to be a week off for me. It's going to be a week of unpleasantness and pain.